Warm welcome, you're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. Politics is exploding months before Durga Puja. Now, what really happened? 3 committees, organizers, pandals got together, and the artists for those 3 committees created an idol which looked exactly like Mamata Banerjee. The BJP has now said that to actually, elevate somebody to the status of God is insulting Hindus, especially Bengali Hindus with Ma Durga. The TMC says comparing Amit Shah and the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to demons. In the midst of it all, the organizers say that this is only thematic. These idols are not meant to be prayed to.
Durga Puja in Bengal is about a month later, but the biggest festival of Bengal is caught in a controversy even before the Pujo fever begins. In the eye of the storm is this idol that resembles Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. The 10 arms of the idol don't hold weapons but symbols of welfare schemes run by the Mamata Banerjee government.
हमारा बंगाल के लोगों को लिए उन्होंने कई सारे प्रकल्प लिए हैं, तो हम लोग वो 10 हाथ में उसी 10 प्रकल्प को दिखाएंगे, जो कन्याश्री है, रूपोश्री है, 707 है, लक्की भंडार है.
3 Durga Puja committees in Kolkata are behind this unique but political theme.
This year, a Durga Puja committee and Reverend artist Mintu Pal are making an idol which resembles Mamata Banerjee, West Bengal Chief Minister. Now, this idol will have 10 hands which will show the 10 schemes of Mamata Banerjee like Shastashati and Kanyasri, which she has come up with in the past 10 years.
While the organizers claim the idol is only thematic and not meant to be worshipped, the move has angered the opposition BJP. The BJP's IT cell chief Amit Malviya lashed out at the Trinamool Congress, calling the idol an insult to Goddess Durga.
देखिए, ममता बनर्जी का अहंकार इतना बढ़ गया है कि वो अपने आप को माँ दुर्गा के तुल्य समझने लगे हैं. इस कमेटी में टीएमसी के तमाम नेता और कार्यकर्ता हैं, तो ये सब चीजें उनके इशारों पर ही हो रही हैं.
The leader of opposition in Bengal, Shubhendu Adhikari, also hit out at Mamata Banerjee. The TMC meanwhile has rallied behind Mamata.
মমতা বাংলার মেয়ে, সেই রূপে কেউ যদি মমতার আদলে দুর্গা করে তাহলে এই কথা বলা অর্থাৎ আমাদের বাংলার সংস্কৃতি, কৃষ্টি, ধর্মীয় আবেগ সবকিছু দুর্গার উপরে জড়িত, সেটাকে অপমান করছেন অমিত মাল্লব্য.
Another TMC leader, Madan Mitra, took the fight a notch higher with a demon jibe at Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Union Home Minister Amit Shah.
वो चाहते हैं कि नरेंद्र मोदी का मूर्ति राम लक्ष्मण का मूर्ति का जैसा है और राम लक्ष्मण की बदल में मोदी और अमित शाह का मूर्ति लगा दो.
The artist in question, Mintu Pal, we spoke to him. He said that this was a piece of admiration and not of worship. The idol would stay at the puja pandal. However, it would not be worshipped as a little image, little idol of Lady Durga, Goddess Durga rather, will be worshipped during Durga Puja. With camera person Kiranji, this is Suryagni Roy for India Today, Kolkata.
All right. That brings us to the moot questions. It's known to have happened before. It's not just happened with Mamata Banerjee. The deification of political leaders. Is that correct? And that's the question we're going to raise. I have Saurav Sikdar, spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party. Manojit Mondal joins us in the capacity of a political analyst. Mr. Mondal, my first question is, the organizers, the committee members might say that this is only thematic. But to actually make an idol resembling a political figure, isn't that going too far?
First of all, we are not really sure whether it's not at the behest of any political leader of the particular club or not.
Second of all, if you remember correctly, that at one point of time, one of the RSS leaders called Mamata Durga, like Ma Durga. So was that wrong or not? The fact remains that these things are all, worshipping or admiring a person who is indeed a larger-than-life figure. For that matter, to all our disliking, some people were chanting Har Har Modi instead of Har Har Mahadev. So these things are also there. In politics, there would be some enthusiasts always doing this kind of things to sort of, venerate and admire their political leaders, someone like Mamata Banerjee, or maybe long time back during the independence movement, Mahatma Gandhi. They were larger-than-life figures. I do not see any political angle to it. These are merely the enthusiasts who would try to some of the other venerate their political leaders who are indeed a larger-than-life figure. And the fact remains that, rightly pointed out, this is the theme of a particular pandal. Durga idol will be there where it should be there. There's a theme, I think, Preeti might be aware of these puja themes these days for the last, I think, many years. So there is a theme to a particular puja attached. And in that particular theme, I think Mamata is presented as some kind of distant image of someone who is giving with 10 hands. And indeed, so Mamata is giving Bengal so much. I mean, you can indeed say that, she is some kind of, what can I say, some kind of a figure who is almost, quite, sympathetic, empathetic to the people and, quote-unquote, admirers of her. And
all right, okay. Saurav Sikdar, let's play it this way. With what Manojit Mondal is saying, that, it's not that this idol was meant to be prayed to, but let me turn it around. You've had in the past, I remember covering many in elections, where Lord Ram is based on the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It's happened in Varanasi in 2016. Then you had Yogi Adityanath, when he was going in to go to elections, he was portrayed as Lord Ram, not by committee members, but members of your own party. So this is, par for course where politics is concerned. Why make such a big deal about it?
No, first I like to say that Ma Durga is not only the goddess of Bengalis, but Bengali is, all Bengalis, worship her as their daughter. And Ma Durga not only the goddess, Ma Durga is another name of sentiment for every Bengalis or everyone lives in Bengal. So this Mamata Banerjee proclaimed herself that she is bigger than Ma Durga. This is an insult of Bengali sentiment. Secondly, when Mamata Banerjee started donating for all these clubs, we BJP, we claim from long time that she is doing this for her self-promotion. This is a government money, taxpayer money. She is giving to the clubs, and the clubs is actually doing her publicity. But
okay.
Come on. Now it's a hide. I mean, Ma Durga, even Ma Durga, she doesn't, spare Ma Durga also. Now, maybe tomorrow, TMC workers or TMC supporter can say, Mamata Didi is bigger than Ma Durga. So, my only submission is, with the immersion of Ma Durga, this evil thought of Mamata Banerjee should be immersed. And
okay.
Ma Durga gave her good thought, good wisdom, and treat every Bengalis as a chief minister, not as a Trinamool leader.
So tell me something, does all of this also apply when, like I said, Yogi Adityanath is being depicted as Lord Ram? Does it apply when Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, is depicted as Lord Ram? You had, just about a couple of years ago, you had none other but the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, who went out and said very clearly that Lord Ram is Narendra Modi and Hanuman is Amit Shah.
No. See, in our Hindu culture or Hindu society, if we do something good, definitely, we take example of that big figures or Bhagavans. But making a murti of Ma Durga and making a murti and, see, this is our puja. We worship Ma Durga. And they made it an event. Is this a puja? Is this the riti of puja? I mean Durga Puja, then you discontinue this. What this is going to be a puja. You said this is an event. You said this is a drama. You said this is a movie. We don't have any problem. But when you are saying it is Durga Puja, the Durga's Murti should be there, not anyone else's impression, whoever it may be. Narendra Modi ji or Yogi Adityanath ji, yes, our supporters, they compare with Lord Ram and all. But is there any incident where they are worship as
Point taken. Point
Lord
taken.
Ram?
Point taken. Monojit Mondal, the fact is, so many times TMC members have gone out and said, you know, we eulogize certain leaders from the BJP, make them larger than life. What are you doing? Because ultimately, to make a deity, imagine if this, let's, juxtapose. What if now this idol was, say, of the Prime Minister, of the Home Minister Amit Shah? The TMC would have gone to town with it, saying you're trying to eulogize, deify, compare them to the status of God. Wouldn't the TMC have done it?
No, there is a slight difference between, deifying a person or eulogizing a person. You can always eulogize a person like Mamata Banerjee, Mahatma Gandhi. There are so many in Subhash Chandra Bose. He is also worshipped like an idol. This is something else, Preeti. I mean, but to say that Mamata Banerjee is presented as a goddess Durga in that particular pandal, I think is completely wrong, which is being, in fact, made amply clear by the person who is making the idol, saying that Durga will be there where it should be there, and that is a theme attached to this particular pandal. And problem with BJP is that they cannot digest Mamata Banerjee's popularity. Indeed, it is proven beyond reasonable doubt now that Mamata Banerjee is worshipped indeed as a larger-than-life figure across Bengal.
Monojit Mondal, the BJP is alleging this is inception. The BJP is alleging this is inception. The TMC is paying the pandals money to, they are giving them money to have these big celebrations, and they are paying them for self-promotion.
I tell you, Preeti, the TMC government or Mamata Banerjee government is not giving money for pandals. It's giving money for certain social work and for COVID management to all the people, all the class. There is no distinction. Even the BJP people are getting the money. Let them refuse the money. There are plenty of, pandals which are being organized by BJP leaders. Will they refuse the money? Let them have the guts and say that we don't want to take the money. This is a government money, and this is given not from the government. Exactly, I should not be saying the government. This is given from the police welfare fund for, helping the police. There we need to be.
Mr. Mondal, let's not get into. No. Let's not get into semantics. It might be the police fund. The police is under Mamata Banerjee. Let's not get into that. The police is state-run. Let's not.
This kind of purpose only. The police has got this fund for this kind of purpose only.
Okay.
When there is this kind of festival, I mean, this is not a religious festival anymore. Everyone knows it. I would agree with my good friend. This is a festival of people in Bengal.
Okay.
Even Firaz Hakim, they allege Firaz Hakim worships Goddess Durga. That is the culture of Bengal.
Okay.
And that's what BJP wanted to
All right. Okay. I want to go back to Mr. Sikdar. Mr. Sikdar, what is the problem? The committee members have made it very clear that this idol is not to pray to. This will not be a part of the prayer ceremonies at all. It's just a theme. That for example, if say 3 committee members decide that to them, Mamata Banerjee is compared to Ma Durga. But this is not an idol to be prayed to. So what's the problem there?
The problem is, the softness and the kind nature of Hindu community. Sometimes they have taken for granted. Okay, I'm coming this point in next, but I just want to ask a question. Any of Puja committee dare to make a theme on Hazrat Muhammad? If not, then where are the secularism? Why only with Ma Durga? Why only with Hindu Dev-Devis? Because we are quiet, we are calm, and we are sober.
But Mr. Sikdar, how does this compare to idol on Durga Ma, which resembles Mamata Banerjee? What is the correlation, sir?
No. Why? I mean, why to tamper Ma Durga's image? I mean, see, if you landed in Calcutta and you were there a long time for election, whole Calcutta, everywhere, only Mamata Banerjee's image is there. So, I mean, why this more promotion is needed? And why to tamper with Ma Durga's image? It can be anything. They are welcome to make anything. I mean, why to insult Ma Durga only? Because we are sober and we are quiet. And if anything protested against this, then we are
Monajit Mondal, religion is a very sensitive topic in this country, extremely personal and sensitive. By doing something like this, you are superimposing the belief that Mamata Banerjee is a form of Ma Durga, whether or not the idol is to be prayed to.
The real problem is they are unreasonably jealous about Mamata. I mean, BJP, especially their leaders, including Mr. Amit Shah and Mr. Modi, unreasonably jealous. I mean, is this an issue? I want to understand, is this an issue? There are bigger issues in this country, which obviously you are discussing, but BJP is more concerned with that because this is their big topic. They talk about Hinduism, how they are celebrating Hinduism. First of all, I'm again repeating, Ma Durga is like our own, daughter, mother, sister, everyone is together. And Mamata's image as some kind of a daughter of Bengal and sister and also mother, what's wrong in that? I mean, you can always celebrate, you can always revere a person of our stature, and some enthusiasts, maybe one or two puja pandals are doing this. They are only showing their admiration and veneration from the person concerned. Nothing to do with Ma Durga. So why is the question of insulting Hinduism and Hindu cult?
Okay, last final question. Mr. Sikdar, it's for everyone. Religion, the same question which I asked, let me turn it around now. Religion is personal. It is sensitive. Somebody who doesn't agree with it doesn't need to go into that pandal. Even though she's not the idol there, it's a theme. Mamata Banerjee is the theme of the pandal.
Yes. Yes, that's what I am saying. I mean, why to tamper Ma Durga's image? In West Bengal, there are more than 34% other religion people are also living, and we are living as a brother.
Okay.
So, I mean, anybody, any organizer, they are to make images like they did with Ma Durga and just superimpose Mamata Banerjee's face on Ma Durga's murti. So, can anybody dare to do with the other religion also?
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm going to just close this debate there because let's leave other religions out of it, but let's just focus right now on the deification of our political leaders. Is it correct? We leave it for our viewers to decide, be it the TMC or any other political party.